All right. So 42 degrees right now is what we have in Barre. And the roads are slushy. The sidewalks are slushy. This is a great day to make sure that you have your rubber boots on. Am I right, Raylene?
You are right. I think it's cold. I was freezing this morning.
Well,
I said, I don't care what the calendar says or the color of my purse says.
or the fact that it was just Easter.
I am wearing a turtleneck sweater, and
Good for you.
fashion and Mother Nature can both, go to hell
Yeah.
this morning.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And be comfortable.
Yeah. I almost wore a sweater instead of wearing my lumberjack shirt here this morning. Because a lot of people, when they look at me, they naturally
Right.
think
That's the vibe that
That's
they
the
get
vibe
from
they
you
get. They automatically think, oh
the
my God,
jolly green giant.
is that guy a lumberjack? Or is that, wait a minute, that's JD, because I look like a lumberjack.
I'm I'm sure that's what they're saying.
Big, masculine, threatening,
Leprechaun.
whatever. We're at 36 degrees on my phone. Computer says 42. So find it somewhere in the middle and be comfortable with that. What do we have for weather today, Raylene? Do you know?
Shitty.
Just leave it at that?
Yes.
And your weather forecast today, shit. Rain and snow showers this morning changed into mainly rain for the afternoon. And I think that's pretty much the case now. I think it's the liquid state at this point. It's not really snow. Highs around 45. We have some really nice weather coming, by the way.
And the wind is supposed to pick up
it's supposed
today, right?
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You're right. It's
That's
supposed to
what
be,
they're warning about, that
Yeah.
we could have even more power outages than what we already had this morning.
Sure. So like
from heavy wet snow.
What I heard was like a 35, 40 mile an hour gusts later today.
So be careful out
Yeah,
there.
but we have some nice weather coming.
Yeah.
Friday, I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's supposed to be sunny and
Wouldn't that be great if we had a whole weekend
Oh my God, that would be incredible.
of beautiful?
Well, all this rain
We
that we've
deserve
had-
it.
We do, and all this rain that we've had, the crocuses are going to be coming up real soon.
Yes, it'll be good to see them.
Did I say?
Good morning.
Hey, Chris from the world, coming in here. Did I say that right? Is it crocuses or is it croci?
I say crocus. I don't know.
Yeah, but if there's multiple crocuses, do you say crocuses or croci?
I have no idea.
Croci being...
How about a bunch of pretty purple flowers? Would that work?
This is what I know. Mm-hmm. If croci is incorrect, and Steve Pappas would know if he was watching. He would.
I bet you Michael Boutin will chime in and tell you.
Can somebody Google this? If you have multiple crocuses, are they croci or are they crocuses? You have to be very careful, Raylene, what you say.
Oh, I know this.
If you
I know.
If you say something into the microphone that is incorrect, you're going to get eaten alive. So we have to be careful if it's croci or crocus, because we don't want to offend any of the flowers out there. Michael Boutin raved about you this morning.
Well, thank you, Michael.
On a quick phone call to him.
I'm surprised. Since I gave him a little shit last night.
Do you think when your relationship with Michael Boutin from the Barre Beat podcast, when the relationship first started, do you think there was was there some tough love moments?
Absolutely.
There were.
A little tension here and there because you know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm very
straightforward.
and
straightforward.
Yeah, and I'm picky.
Okay.
And so at first, but now I just love the guy. I mean,
Yeah.
can't help it.
He's just a big old teddy bear.
He really is. He really is. And he has a really good sense of humor.
Yeah, he does.
I know that some people may not be able to tell that from the Barre Beat.
Yes.
But he is loosening up.
He is. He says
But
crocuses, by the way.
He has
just
a
wrote,
really good sense of humor.
yeah, he does. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He's like obsessed with these stars now.
I haven't even had time to explain any of that to you at all.
Yeah, he's like dropping stars right now. He's paying me pennies.
Great. It's great. That's what we want people to do, is drop those stars. If you're listening, you're liking what you hear, please drop those stars.
Thanks to Heather Slayton for saying the plural for crocus is crocus or crocuses. Inflection form, or croci, although it is a borrowed Latin word. What does that mean, borrowed Latin word? Hey, can we borrow croci for a couple of years?
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather.
Maybe they only let them put it in the dictionary for 2 years or something, and then the contract expires.
True. And then there's interest that has to be paid. I mean, it's a mess. Mm-hmm. It's a mess. Mm-hmm. But the Barre Beat podcast, Michael Boutin was saying, singing your praises this morning, that apparently you had the gumption to leave your house, to take the SpongeBob SquarePants jammies off, put on your jeans, and get in your car and drive all the way down here to fix one of the microphones during the Barre Beat podcast live.
Two of them. Neither of them were set right, and I couldn't hear them, and it was ticking me off, and so I came down here and put the mics in their mouth and then shot them with the Nerf gun.
Why did you shoot them? What was how was that necessary to take the Nerf gun out?
I wanted to make sure that they were going to listen and not touch the mics.
But can't you just say, "Listen, I'm showing you what to do"?
Probably, but
and not have to.
I needed
shoot.
them to take me very seriously.
They're vulnerable over here. They have no escape route. They're stuck here in the corner.
I know it. I love it, especially Michael. Poor guy. Like, he's literally trapped back there with two people sitting here.
It's a great way to loosen Boutin up.
He could go up over the desk if he really needed to.
I would pay hundreds of dollars for a ticket to watch that happen. Boutin going over
I would pay
desk.
that to watch either one of you do that. Hysterical.
So,
we'd get some views and stars then.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what's the deal on the stars? You get like a penny for every star you get or something like that?
There is monetization, which, I mean, we could use, of course, so that we can keep going, and we greatly appreciate it. It's a way for our listeners to sponsor us, basically.
Really?
But it doesn't cost them anything but a click.
So, and they can they see this right here where it says send 200 stars to see your comment here?
It does. They can see that.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
send us a stars so that we can afford to keep buying our coffee in the morning.
And creamer. That kind of stuff, yeah.
Birthdays today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say happy birthday to Chris Fletcher, Elliot Ackerman, Hugh Hawkins, Kevin McDermott, Nicole Ballard, Carolyn Boboy, Jamie. Oh boy, I'm gonna just butcher this one. Chateauver.
Shadowbear.
Chateauver.
Yeah.
Do you know Jamie?
Shadowbear.
Do you know seriously? Do you? Know
I know
Jamie?
a couple of Shadowbears, but
Is that
I
how
don't
you?
know.
So you know that's how you say it then?
Yeah, I know Michelle. Mm-hmm.
I say Jamie Shadowver and Jennifer Bisson.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. what else do we want to talk about? The police this morning and road crews, and everybody had a pretty busy one. It was crazy. We had
tow trucks, police,
80,
power
89.
companies,
What time?
emergency crews.
So you lost your power.
I did.
What time did that happen?
It just after 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So literally, I was outside with the dogs thinking, that's the last step before you go in, make your coffee, and get in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Poof.
Gone.
A
lot of customers out.
Several.
Not sure how many, but a lot. And it's not just Green Mountain Power. It's everywhere. But
It's everywhere. Burlington, statewide.
So hang on a second. So first of all, no human being should be
Around me without coffee.
Well, that's true. But no human being should be out at 6 o'clock in the morning with a couple of little dogs. Well, what's the purpose of that? Why would you do that? You should be in bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, not out fooling around with a couple of little
I have
shit
been
bags.
awake since 4:30.
The shit bags, the shih tzus, or whatever you call them.
Mm-hmm. That's why they bite you.
Yeah, I think I call them the ankle biters, but that's a whole nother thing.
You're so mean.
But if you're not able to go into your house, if you don't have electricity, you're not going to be able to get some hot coffee going.
No.
So what happens?
I could have. So
what happens to you?
Well, I get really, really ugly.
Okay.
It doesn't work well for me to not have coffee.
So if I were to
It's
get
not
you
a really good scenario.
If I were to come over to your house early in the morning when you've lost power and you're not able to have coffee and go boop, 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 boop.
I'd deck you. I'd probably deck you anyways for doing that, but it would be guaranteed if I didn't have coffee.
If I just started poking you and just pulling on your shirt and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's a rule in my house in the morning. I don't like to be talked to.
Really?
Yes, I do not like it. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want anybody talking to me. I just want to have my time. That's why I get up at 4:30. When I was a mom, and had young kids, of course I had to talk to them, get them ready for school, make their breakfast.
Shut up, eat your cereal, get your damn clothes on.
Right, and so I didn't want to be. So I always got up very early so that I could have that time to breathe and wake up, face the world, whatever, before I had to deal with them. That's why I get up so early.
So if I came over to your house this morning early like that,
And you were without a coffee?
and I didn't have hot coffee for you, you're without electricity, and you're not able to get your coffee going, and I was to come up and start laughing at you, poking at you, and then pulled your hair a little bit.
I'd deck you. Plain and simple, I'd deck you. Yeah. You know it, and I know it. I do have a safety net, and so I could have gone out to the shed and gotten
A gun.
I have a coffee maker that is propane. It's a Mr. Coffee propane. It takes a little round, one of those little round green cylinders. And so I can make a whole pot of coffee.
I just almost spit mine
I
out.
used to use it for camping. You just take one of those little green cylinders, and it's the coolest
Does
thing.
it like hook up to what if you don't have any propane in the tank? Does it hook up to like a little bicycle and you
Well,
pedal
you got to make sure there's propane in the tank, for God's sake.
What if you didn't have propane in the tank?
Well, then I would have been pissy about it, just like I was this
What
morning.
if they said the power's going to be out for 3 weeks and all of the hot coffee at Cumberland Farms and everywhere else is no power anywhere? What would you do?
Well, I would have to go buy some propane,
Would
wouldn't I?
Would you eat the coffee grounds? Would you just
No.
open up coffee grounds and just eat it?
No.
Make brownies with it, something like that?
No.
Yesterday was so much fun with the Woodards. Oh my God, having those kids in here, Tanner, Kelsey, Dad, Jason Woodard, was off camera.
And Albie.
And Albie Ovid.
Ovid, yes.
What a badass name that is, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Almost as badass as Vinny.
Vinny Calcani. Here we go again. Hey, you know my cousin Vinny Calcani?
You and your Vinny Calcani.
We
I
gotta
hope
have-
he comes in here
we
one
gotta
day.
get Vinny in here.
Literally, and because
have to.
just his name freaks you out.
Yeah.
You know,
I would never, ever,
mess with somebody named Vinny Calcani.
Vinny alone. And then you put the Calcani at the end of it. Holy crap. Mm-hmm. And that's some scary shit right there. So, really? Somebody in Vermont has the name Vinny Calcani?
Yeah.
And he's in Vermont, not Brooklyn? Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, just a lot of fun with the Woodards.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so great
Yeah.
to you know.
We've had a lot of great drivers in here so far.
Big
We've
time.
had Stephen Donahue, Bill Donahue,
Nick Sweet,
Nick Sweet, Shay Wheeler,
Marcel Gravel.
Taylor Hoare,
Matt Smith was in last year. He's coming in
Jason
again.
Corliss.
Oh, yeah, Jason Corliss the other night.
You guys had a beer together.
Yes, we did. And Tyler Cahoon is coming in.
Yes.
He and I- he and I are-
Caden Fisher
Caden Fisher.
is coming in Friday. Yes.
That's going to be awesome.
But the big dog Fisher is coming today.
Buzz.
Yes. He may not be driving a car, but spends an awful lot of time at the track.
Buzz Fisher is one of the scariest looking dudes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a scary dude.
He's a good guy.
He's
though.
but yes.
Such a good guy.
And if you ever are to ask Buzz Fisher what his opinion is about something,
Oh, he'll tell you. That's why I love him. That's why I like him so much. I know. Yeah.
he candy coats nothing.
Yeah. What is Buzz think? Oh, you don't have to wonder
No,
what
you
Buzz
don't.
thinks.
No.
No.
He's like Lozon on steroids.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll just send it to you.
See, that's why I love Tom too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a straight answer, just ask the man.
Sure.
You're gonna get it,
And if
whether
he's-
you like it or not.
Right. And if he says it's bullshit,
It's bullshit.
Yeah. So Buzzy's coming in at 1 o'clock.
He is.
1 o'clock. I wonder if he's going to bring the camera.
You never know.
Creative outbursts. And everybody knows Buzz Fisher. My God. I mean, he's a staple in our community. He's been shooting pictures up at Thunder Road for
And Bear Ridge.
probably 500 years now. Maybe longer. He's a great dude. Fantastically talented photographer.
Yes.
And he's an interesting guy. He's been on the podcast in the past,
Right.
but it
when
was
you
a
were-
long time
Yep.
ago. Long time ago. Can't wait to have
Yeah,
him
I'm
in
looking forward to that.
1
But
o'clock.
We have a lot going on.
here. Yeah. You said Caden Fisher was Friday, right?
I did.
And that's going to be in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, 3:00.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we do have a lot going on. Thursday. Record Store Day is coming up April 23rd, which I think is Saturday. And if you're a vinyl fan, you don't want to miss this show. Thursday morning, I think at 9 o'clock, is Sandy Thurston
from Exile.
from Exile on Main, which has been on Main Street.
Also a staple in the community.
I might even say thousands of years.
Yeah. And super, super, super knowledgeable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's such a great lady. So she'll be in here on Thursday to talk about Record Store Day on Saturday. Can't wait.
Do we know what else is happening on Saturday on Record Store Day?
Would you please tell me?
I can. The Scrap Metal Drive.
Oh, God.
So the Scrap Metal Drive is going to be at Vermont Quick Lube
Yep.
in South Barre. And then right next door they are doing a child safety seat check.
Yep.
So
Right there.
there it is. We've posted the poster a few times, and
We're posting the bitch right now.
Yeah, we'll post it again and again and again. So a great cause. These guys take the proceeds. They buy helmets to give out to children in all communities. The police force takes them and keeps them in their cars and hands them out to kids.
Yeah.
All over Vermont. And they do use some of the proceeds sometimes for other things too. Last year they gave the fall event, actually ended up donating to us and our gifts to the nursing home.
Yeah, that's right.
And we were able to
$200 worth of
yes,
stuff.
we were able to get some really nice things to finish off the bags that were that went to Berlin Health and
Berlin
Rehab.
Health and
it
Rehab.
It was really nice to get that help from them. And they also helped with the donation to the meal on Christmas Eve.
That's right.
So these guys do a lot of great things.
They do.
I know that metal's high right now, and we all could use a little cash in our pockets, but this is a really good cause.
Yeah.
So
And it says right here on the flyer at the bottom, no hazardous materials. So, nothing with fluid, no paint or anything like that. But batteries are okay. They're taking them.
old lawnmowers,
refrigerators,
grills, you name it.
Grills.
They're still waiting to see if somebody ever brings a car,
Yeah.
because that's never happened.
I
but
remember
they would
Farva
take
was
one.
saying that.
So
Radiators, all kinds of metal, brass, copper, iron, lead, whatever. And it's this Saturday from 9 to 3, and it's over at Wilkins. Well, no.
no. Vermont
Vermont Quick Loop
is where the
right next door.
yes.
But, without Wilkins being on board on this, it just wouldn't happen. So we thank Wilkins. We thank Vermont Quick Loop, and, of course, Bulldog for bringing collecting all the metal and then bringing it back to their scrap yard and cutting a check to Caps for Cops right here in central Vermont. So, again, Saturday between 9 and 3.
Yes.
It says right there, green up your property, bring down metal, recycle proceeds, benefit the nonprofit Caps for Cops. So this is the time, right now. Put it in your damn calendar.
Right.
To go out to your garage tonight or your barn.
Pick around.
Or your
Every
yard.
little bit counts, even if you don't want to give, a big bunch of pile of stuff that
Right.
you want to. Every little bit counts. So, and it's a great cause. And they work really hard all year around.
They do.
Trying to help others.
They have a couple of scrap metal drives every year.
They do. Usually one in the spring, one in the fall.
In the fall.
Yeah.
So this is it, man.
And it's for Farva, man.
I know.
Come on.
Of course.
Need there be anything else
that alone.
if he's asking, hey.
Yep.
And then we have, it's also Autism Awareness Month.
I have to get my raffle ticket.
And I already bought mine.
Heather's listening right now. Heather Slayton. I'm going to get my raffle ticket, Heather. Wait, when's the drawing? April 29th. Right here.
So Autism Awareness Month. The photo frame that you'll see in just a second, and we also post this on the page often, that photo frame is full of gift cards to local eateries. And I believe there are a few other prizes as well.
Yeah, but it's like
and
what
she
is
has
it?
T-shirts.
$450 worth of restaurant gift cards right there.
I mean,
holy crap!
And again, an amazing cause. It's for the Imagination Station. How do you say it?
Snoezelen room.
Snoezelen.
Or
room. Or
Snoezelen.
Snoezelen.
No, it's not Snoezelen. It is not Snoezelen.
It's a pretty incredible place over there. When we went, JD just had so much fun. He had a great time. And it was actually, I thought about buying a membership so I could take him over there a couple of times a week. And
check me out.
But there's a massage chair. There are the little bubble, well, not little, they're big, the bubble machines. There's swings, there's noisemakers, there's lights. It's music. It's just an incredible space. Yeah.
Do you know?
Sensory.
Yeah.
And just a great place.
I'm not kidding here. Heather is just texting here. Snoezelen.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I would love to rent out that space and to go in there with some like meditation music. Lock the
They
damn
have that.
door. Lock it.
You could.
Everybody's out.
When you rent it, it's your space.
Shit. I would be asleep in less than 30 seconds, probably 15. Everybody's getting the hell out.
Yeah,
My
when you
time.
rent it, it's your private time to be in there.
I'd leave my phone out on the other side of the vapor seal.
Yeah.
It's such a great, and it's right on Summer Street.
Right on Summer Street.
Right here.
Right across from Summer Street Auto.
That's right.
Right behind us.
Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce, one of our presenting sponsors, and has been for a year and a half.
Or more. Yeah. Yeah.
They were just in here the other day talking about the casino night coming up at the end of the month, which is going to be incredible. My
Are you
God.
going?
I don't know. It's
tough on the weekends. I know you
It's
have
tough.
littles and it's baseball, t-ball, whatever season now.
yes.
You got the gymnastics. You got all kinds of stuff going on. Plus, somebody's got to rake the yard and stuff. Oh, no, that's right. You don't do that. You have a guy that comes and does that.
Jason Gauthier. Gauthier's Quality Grounds and Maintenance
Yeah.
has been for years too.
Another sponsor.
Yep.
But
has
there
been
you
for
go.
years. But one of the things they're doing, even if you can't attend the casino night, there's other ways to support the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. Which, let's be honest,
Become a member if you're a
well,
business.
become a member. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But let's be honest, these folks up there, Kevin and Kelly and Tanya and Jeanette, they frankly kick ass.
They do.
They work so hard on behalf of so many businesses in Central Vermont to help them out, to help them promote and market their goods and services, and they go far beyond the call of duty. They have these mixers all the time, where and you don't have to be a member to attend one of the mixers. You could still go up there. They're always giving away prizes. You talk about
Right. And just go and meet people and
right.
get a feel for what the chamber is about.
They
and
are
who they are. And
I'll tell you who they are. They are cross-marketing gurus. They know how to cross-market. If you become a member, everybody's going to find out about you, and you're going to find out about everybody else too. I mean, they're amazing.
You've gone to a couple of them.
I have. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. You know, it's not that easy when you got Lily in tow. But anyway, one of the things that they're doing this summer is they are raffling off a kayak, brand new kayak from R&L Archery. This is a 12-footer, fiberglass, obviously. Every ticket right there, purchased, helps to support the Central Vermont Chamber's work in building vital communities. And that is an understatement right there. This kayak's got a $1,000 price tag on it. $20 for a ticket. The drawing is going to be on June 1st, and they only have 150 tickets that are going to be sold. So your odds are pretty damn good. Absolute worst case scenario. You're throwing $20 at an organization right here in Central Vermont
does amazing
that
things.
does amazing things.
Agreed.
Look at it as a donation. I got my ticket, and that's it. This past Saturday, and I meant to talk about this yesterday, and I completely zoned on it. But this past Saturday at the Canadian Club was the benefit for James Brown.
Yes.
And Megan and his whole family. Frankly, a lot of people turned out for it.
Yes.
I know Dwayne and Caitlin.
Except us, because we were all sick.
We were sick.
And you started it. You infected us all.
I may have.
No, it's your fault.
No.
Just ask your wife. She'll tell you.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
what she's saying? Really? Is that what she's saying?
Honey, it's always your fault.
You know my shirt.
How long have you been together? And you don't know this yet.
This is true.
It
Yeah.
is your fault if it's not your fault. It's your fault. Just own it.
Right.
It's okay.
I have a shirt.
I'm blaming you too.
I'm going to have another shirt made, and it's just going to be a black shirt with white letters just saying, it's my fault.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way.
Sherilyn can sign the front and I'll sign the back.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should.
Yeah.
But a huge success.
Yes. They made
A lot of people there.
Yeah, they made just over $4,100. So that was really nice. It was much, much needed. James is still out of work, been in and out of the hospital. Megan has gone back to work, but part-time. James has to go back and forth to the hospital a lot.
And they have 2 little kids.
2 little kids.
3 and 5.
Yeah. And we all know how much gas and groceries cost right now. So it's, things are tough. And I believe the only way now people can make donations if they wanted to still is by using their mailing address.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. I think everything else has been closed out. I'm not certain of that, though, so I need to confirm.
Here's to sum it up.
Mm-hmm.
When bad shit happens to great people in our community,
Which is every day, all day.
it happens often.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when your number's up.
Mm-hmm.
This community in central Vermont, all towns, rally like nothing I have ever witnessed in my life.
Yeah.
People who don't even know James and Megan Brown turn up to support their neighbors and their fellow Vermonters.
Yeah, that's
What other state does this? You think you're going to...
maybe,
I don't want to...
but I can't imagine it. Not being, and even, I know, yes, the state, but you're right.
Be careful! My God, be careful!
It's this community, though, like this
Right.
Washington County and in Orange County, just over the line into Williamstown and stuff, though.
Yeah, right.
I mean, people just, it's crazy.
They rally hardcore.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They really do.
Even the family members that might be pissed at each other, neighbors that don't get along or on the other end of the political spectrum, they still, Vermonters
Yeah,
still...
none of that ever matters. When there's something wrong, none of it ever matters.
None of it matters. They show up
look
and they
at Crispine and his family with the fire in Orange, lost everything, and the community scooped them right up.
Look at the family up in Hardwick that had the fire. Not
yeah,
Hardwick.
Walden.
Walden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it just
I know.
is the way it is. Yeah.
It's incredible.
It makes you want to stay here, even when you wake up to the bullshit you woke up to this morning.
True.
Then you say,
True.
This is where I belong, or this is why I belong here,
Yeah.
because of that stuff.
You know what I woke up to this morning? This was the beginning. You ready?
Sure.
Are you sitting down?
Sure.
Today was the day when I got Lily in the car. She's buckled in. We're getting ready to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I got, a good 2 inches of snow, heavy wet snow that's stuck to the side of the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling out of the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take the time to dust off the side windows of the car. I got to pull out of the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the down button on the window
And
control.
all the snow fell right inside on your lap.
I only meant to just bring the window down a couple of inches, but I pushed it too hard. And the window came all the way down. And, of course, I've got avalanches of snow piling into my car, onto the front seat.
So, since you brought this up.
That's how my day started.
Since you brought this up, I just want everybody to know that I witnessed this with my own eyes. The snow that we got before this last time. So this dumbass is out here in the back parking lot. He's kind of left. He started driving down the road and in the parking lot still, thankfully, but he has stopped in the middle of the parking lot, is outside of his car cleaning it off with the garbage that he has found on the floor.
Yeah.
Literal, just a pile of newspapers and stuff that he's grabbed up in his hands, and he's using that to wipe off his car because...
Thanks for bringing this up.
You know, maybe you have a snow brush in there too. Who knows? But if you could find it, that would be, you know, a miracle. You could have scraped the window off, the ice off it with the hamburger patty from McDonald's that's
Is
been
that
in
what
there
it was?
for God knows how long.
Was it a McDonald's empty burger cardboard container?
Yes, and I believe part of a newspaper and something else. I don't remember.
Yeah, you're right.
But
it was.
that's literally how you were cleaning your car. With a big smile on your face, all happy. Here's JD. But you, Dollface, are one of those assholes that we bitch about. Many people bitch about. That ride down the road.
I've bitched about it.
With a peephole.
You're right. You're right. And I'm
snow flinging off your roof.
I'm sorry, but you're right.
You're not sorry.
Today you don't have to worry about the snow flinging off the roof because it's too heavy. It's
going to melt away quickly.
It's water Latin. You don't have to worry about that. Here's the worst part of that story, and I never owned up to this. I never told you the end of it. The next day, I found my windshield scraper. It was on the floor of the back seat, covered, buried in all kinds of magazines and papers and newspapers and some of Lily's shit, and found it. It was there the whole time.
I just told you that. I just told you that it was probably under all this shit. You just asked G and Jed. They've had experiences with trying to empty out your car so we can transport things in it.
Oh my God, I know. Yes. Bon Jovi. They're on tour right now. They started April 1st in Omaha. They're 19 days into it. And John Sell from Laser Systems is trying to get them
here
to come and play in Vermont.
At Norwich, right?
At Norwich. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And John Bon Jovi.
I know some people that will totally freak out if that happens. My friend Nancy Prescott.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she will have a literal heart attack.
Really?
I think she will trample people down to make sure that she gets a ticket.
You think she'd drop? She's a fainter?
Oh, no, I don't think she's a fainter. I think she's probably a screamer.
All right.
Yeah, she's going to be extremely excited.
Well, there's screaming, but there's also screaming and crying. Do you think
yeah, she'd probably do that too.
she would?
Yeah.
If John Bon Jovi came out with some leather pants on and put his ass in her face?
Oh, my gosh.
She'd
She'd
drop.
probably...
She'd go
probably
down.
have a heart attack.
She'd go down.
Yeah.
You think Nancy's listening right now?
It's possible.
What about Journey? Are you a fan?
I love Journey.
Journey's on tour. obviously without Steve Perry, the lead singer, but whoever this guy is, I can't remember his name, but they're amazing. They're amazing. I saw Journey with Steve Perry, the Raised on Radio tour in 1987, I think. Late 80s. It was amazing. Hartford, Connecticut. I'll never forget it. But their Freedom Tour is underway. Started in Pittsburgh, and Toto is opening up for them. Toto. And then today's in Africa.
Oh, my God.
What? Toto. That's Toto.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I would love to fill in with them if they needed some help.
I'm sure they would love that.
Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick are on tour this summer together. That would be a pretty cool show. Their North American tour. Postponed a couple of times because of the pandemic, but it's underway. Or no, it's going to be underway. June 10th in Vancouver is where it starts. Rod Stewart and Cheap Trick. Wouldn't that be awesome? My God.
Probably.
It'd be incredible. My bucket list concert this summer is it just has to happen. It just has to happen. I saw Peter Frampton. That was on the bucket list. But this one's going to happen. I just don't care. If I have to, if I rob a bank, then I rob a bank.
Oh.
I don't care. It's Carlos Santana and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
But it's Carlos that's the bucket list for me. I'm a huge Carlos fan.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, oye, como va?
Yeah, I know.
But,
you know.
Carata.
I'm not so sure that you're going to be able to join them. Toto?
No. Toto, maybe.
Maybe.
Vocally, I'm just set up for Toto. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a lot of levels, you're ready for Toto.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The rain continues today. Just use some common sense when you're out driving around. I mean, the temperatures, I don't think we really need to be worried about slick roads, although early this morning it was crazy.
Right, and with the wind and this afternoon, they could certainly drop quickly. And,
right you are.
A bottle very easily.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Trees are going to get really heavy. Power lines, you're going to have to watch all that stuff. Pretty close.
So Raylene's going to go home and make up some emergency coffee.
Well, I'm going to make sure I have a propane tank before I go home. And I'm going to bring the coffee pot inside.
I will pay you money if you go live on Aired Out showing and demonstrating actually using the propane
Sure.
coffee thing.
It makes really good coffee. It's just like a perked cup of coffee. That's why it's but you can make a whole pot of it. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
It takes 15, 20 minutes to brew a pot. But
speaking of coffee, we need to get with Jenna's.
Jenna's Promise, Jenna's Coffee House in Johnson.
Because we're going up there.
Yes, we are with Dick Wabi. We had to reschedule because you and Dick both were sick.
We both
actually.
did. Yeah.
And so respectfully, we canceled that as well as some other things. And so now we're just trying to regroup and get things back going. We need to also reschedule with.
Damn.
A few other people.
There's a few.
Yeah.
Because when I was sick, I was away, or in bed. There's a few, and they're all slamming into my brain right now at the same time.
Yeah.
So it'll happen.
Yeah, we have some stuff to catch up on. So probably no Aired Out and About this Friday.
This coming Friday.
Right. Well, normally this would be our Friday to do that, but I don't think with Lily not being in school and then a few other things going on. I don't think that that's going to happen.
All
We're
right.
going to have to.
Yeah, right. You've seen my calendar. I got the I'm old school paper calendar.
Mm-hmm.
There's shit everywhere, written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff crossed out.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, in front of you, are our sponsors of the Airedale podcast. And we always say it right there at the top of the list, ASB Financial, which is where we're live from. The ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions on Main Street in Barre. Salvador and Babic, can we just throw something real quick at them?
Yes, hopefully they're all sleeping today.
This is true.
Yes, or they're
Or still
climbing
awake,
out from under the papers,
or still awake filing extensions. Can you imagine doing that kind of work?
No.
Filing people's taxes. Can you imagine? And these folks over there, the whole team, it's not just Tom Lozon. It's everybody over there.
Oh, yeah, he has a whole team. And they do a lot more than just taxes. Payroll.
Financial planning.
Payroll and accounts receivable and payable. They,
Yeah, they do a lot.
Yeah.
They work so hard. They do not punch a time clock when they come in and out of that building.
Yeah.
They're there, God knows how long. They're there till it's done.
Mm-hmm.
They get the job done, no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
I wouldn't be able to. Ugh.
I would have to have, Domino's Pizza would have to be arriving, every 30 minutes. I'd have to have loud rock and roll or reggae music playing all the time.
How the hell are you going to concentrate with that?
Easily. That's how I concentrate. It would have to be like a party.
That's all you need?
It would have to be a party.
That's all you need to
That's
concentrate.
it. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Thank God you finally told me.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know I was ever going to find that out.